Hi, my name is Oliveira, and I am going to be guiding you through a detox facial. Let me introduce you to myself. I started Mary Kay 28 years ago, and I had a busy 2.5-year-old then, and I wanted to stay home with him. I was home, and I wanted to continue to stay home. And I knew I needed to have my own business in order to stay home. And I thought, what can I do at home? What can I do at home? And my sister was a Mary Kay consultant, and she was home with not one, but two babies. And I thought, even though I don't wear makeup, even though I don't know anyone to start the business with, even though I'm not a salesperson, I don't know. There was so many reasons why I shouldn't have started Mary Kay. I could go on and on. Oh, and I had done it before and not really done it. So I thought no track record of success in Mary Kay. But I decided just to, what the heck? I'll just give it a try. And that was 28 years ago. Do I wear only Mary Kay products, skincare and color and fragrance and body care? Absolutely. And when people ask me that, I just go, well, guess what? You have not tried Mary Kay, have you? Because if you had, you would know that everything in the line is absolutely fabulous. So what we're going to do today is we're going to cleanse our face, my face, okay? And you can do it with me because you have a little bag of samples, right? Something like this, right? Some samples in it. Take out the samples. The one that I am doing today is the repair set strip. It's the one for women over 60. I can't believe I'm 60. Ah, it's so scary, but whatever. We are who we are. And I think I get younger all the time, a lot thanks to Mary Kay. So anyway, we're going to just use the cleansing step first. I think that's the cleansing step. Yeah, we're going to use that one first. And then we're going to go on through the whole line. But we're going to also insert a couple of masks. And I'll be showing you all this. At the same time, we're going to use the moisture renewing gel mask and the charcoal detoxification mask. So we're going to use that as well. Yeah, and then I'll show you the sets that you can get. By the way, everything in Mary Kay is 100% guaranteed, not for a week, not for a month, not for 2 months, not for a year, but for a lifetime. Hello. If you're not satisfied with the results, we really insist that you return it. Mary Kay, just a little bit about Mary Kay before we get started. Mary Kay has been around, oh man, over 55 years. I think it's 56 now. I don't know. It's been around a long, long time. And Mary Kay was a real woman. She started the company to give women an opportunity that she had always been denied 56 and before that, 60 years ago, 70 years ago, 80 years ago, when she was a young woman through middle age. And she wanted to make a difference in the world. And she certainly has. In fact, many universities regard her as the most influential female entrepreneur in American history. Isn't that so great? And so I guess I'm part of that history because it sure made a difference in my life and the life of my family. Anyway, let's see what else. It's made in the United States. All our products are manufactured at our own manufacturing facility in Dallas, Texas. And we are totally green company. We don't do any animal testing in any of the products that you're going to try or in our US line at all. Let's see, I guess we're small businesses, whether I'm your consultant or you have somebody else as a consultant, you're supporting a small business. So I think that means a lot to a lot of people these days. Does it to you? All right, so that's a little bit about Mary Kay. Now, there's a couple things we're gonna do before I cleanse my face. Now, one of them is really not optional. If you wear eye makeup, you need to take off your eye makeup, right? This is our oil-free eye makeup remover. Can you see that line right there? You're like, what the heck? There's oil in there, Kathy. You're lying. No, I'm not. Half of this, the ingredients take off waterproof mascara, eyeliner, and so on, eyeshadow, and the other half is regular. So what you have to do to make it effective is you have to shake it well. Now, I don't think I have any eye makeup on, but let's just check. So I like to take 2 cotton balls and, saturate it a little bit with the eye makeup remover. This is the oil-free eye makeup remover. It retails for $15, which is a steal. Yeah, I don't have any eye makeup on. Oh boy. I'm just checking. Now, normally, of course, there would be a lot and it just comes off like magic. I really wish I had some to show you, but I don't. But anyway, we made sure I didn't have any makeup on, and you need to use a special cleanser just for your eye makeup. You would never use a facial cleanser like this or any of the Mary Kay or any other products on your eye area. Your eye area is special and it needs a special cleanser. This is the eye makeup remover. Now, this is a very hot item now. It's called micellar water and it's 17. This is not essential, but a lot of people like it. I didn't think I would because, I'm kind of a real quick sort of a gal in the bathroom. You wouldn't think so since I'm in Mary Kay, you think I preen and preen. I don't. So I thought, I don't know about this for myself, but it really, it's designed to take off makeup. Now our cleanser takes off makeup just fine. So this is not required at all, but it feels really cooling. It's super moisturizing. And, I don't know. Sometimes don't tell anybody, but sometimes, oh my God. Sometimes I will, this is very rare, and this is the truth. It's very rare. I will just use this if I'm super lazy, but I hardly ever do that. So anyway, I fell in the bay yesterday. I was doing that boarding, the paddle boarding and stuff. And then I just took a shower a second ago and still there's dirt. So, again, do you need to use micellar water? No. But if you are really into cleanliness and maybe you don't want as much to take off with your cleanser, you can go ahead and invest in this. Or if you're super lazy once in a while and you don't use your cleanser, then you better get some micellar water. Okay, so now we're headed over to the products that are featured in your little goodie bag, okay? All right, well, if you are if you are over 50, and some women over 40, and some women who want the Cadillac set of Mary Kay age reversal, get the repair set. Ooh, let me show you the whole thing first. When people say, what is your favorite product line in Mary Kay, or even my favorite product that makes the biggest difference, it's this. It's the Voluform set. Okay, this is what you're going to try today. It's definitely for women over 50, but I think women over 40 that start to get signs of aging, this would be the best choice. I sell it all the time and it works. It's guaranteed, like I said, for a lifetime. And if you don't see the results, please return it to me or your consultant. But it includes your cleanser, your foaming cleanser, which we'll use in just a second. And by the way, this is on your strip. All these things right here are on this strip. So it includes your foaming cleanser, your lifting serum, which is my favorite. It lifts the lower part of your face like a push-up bra, right? It's just remarkable. And then you have your night and your day cream. So you use this at night. And I like it because it's a different color than the day. So those of you over 60 like myself, we may be getting a little challenged with our eyesight, right? So this is Starry Night, Rosy Dawn. So you know which one to use, okay? Day and night. You always use your push-up bra morning and night, okay? And then we've got our eye cream. So I'll tell you a little bit more about each of these, but this is what we're going to do. And we're starting with our foaming cleanser. Now, use this twice a day, morning and night. I am going to use this. Okay, this is one of my favorite products. It's not a product, actually, it'll last you a lifetime. This is a Skin Vigorate brush. So what I do is I get the Skin Vigorate brush, it's 75. Get a little wet with some warm water. Okay, I put on it some cleanser, and then I turn it on. And I like to turn it to the highest speed. Oh man, this feels so great. Now, if I don't use the micellar water, this will take off all of the makeup perfectly. It has a timer and it has different speeds. Now, I'm gonna massage it. It's soft as velvet, and yet it cleans 4 times as well. A washcloth, this cleans 4 times as well. You can see some of the dirt is coming off, lathering up. I use very little. Okay, oh my gosh, this feels so good. Now, always good to go into the décolleté area. Oops, my timer went off. You can see the dirt and impurities on there, even though we use the micellar water. I'm rinsing it off. I'm getting a nice washcloth. I use the disposable because, and Mary Kay, maybe you can talk to your consultant or me on how you can get some. Because I don't want to have bacteria on my washcloth. And you use the same washcloth, what do you think happens? Moist, warm, dirt and impurities on the washcloth. Think about it, right? So I'm just removing all of the cleanser. Okay, unfortunately, I had a little bit of a sunburn yesterday from being out of the bay. So not good. Sun damages your skin. Because I fell in the water, my day cream, which works absolutely incredibly, I can be sunscreened all over my body and use my day cream and I am not sunburned here. But I didn't think about the fact that I might fall in water in the bay. And this is not waterproof, okay? This is not waterproof. Water resistant, but not waterproof. So I think that's what happened. Okay, now that cleanser should make your skin feel sort of bouncy. Okay, not tight and dry. You never want to go with a cleanser that's tight and dry. That makes your skin feel tight and dry. No, 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 you are not a teenager anymore, okay? Let's get over it. We do not go. And plus, when you're a teenager, even though you like the feeling of tight and dry, not good for the skin, but that's another story. So use this twice a day. It goes with the set. Now we're going to use our mask. We're going to do some dual masking, which means 2 different masks at the same time. And I'm going to apply it with this really cool masking brush. First, I'm going to start with my moisture mask, okay? So you don't have this wonderful brush, but I do, but I know where you can get it, and that's from me or your Mary Kay consultant. So I like to put some of this mask right here, just a little bit there. By the way, the moisture mask is just 22. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this mask to the outer parts of my face, where I know I do not need the detoxification of the charcoal mask, which we'll do in a second. This is a hydration mask. It feels yummy and you will love it. You can use it 2 to 3 times a week. You actually could use it more. It looks like I need a little more. It has a derivative of hyaluronic acid, which those of you who are skincare gurus know about that, which attracts moisture and puts it in the skin. We want to treat this area, which is our décolleté, as we are treating our face, because like our face, our décolleté area, and certainly our neck, is exposed to the environment. And we know that the environment causes 80% of all the aging that happens. Did you know that? Okay, next, we're going to go ahead and put on our charcoal mask. So open this up. All righty, so let's go ahead and put a little charcoal mask or a lot of charcoal mask on my hand there, the back of my hand. Taking my little brush, and even though I don't have oily skin, it's fascinating to me how my pores have toxins and I don't know, stuff that needs to come out. They're blocked, and you will see in a little bit when it dries. I don't know if you'll be able to see on this video, but certainly when I go into the magnifying mirror, I can see all the gunk, dirt, impurities, toxins coming out of my pores. And so even though I do not have oily skin, if you have oily skin, oh my God. Well, you probably don't, because if you're watching this video, you're a more mature woman. Usually those oily skin days go away eventually. If you were oily before, good for you, because guess what? You're going to age more slowly than those of us who are on the drier side. I'll wash my hand, okay? See how great this is? I just washed the little brush and it gets clean. Mask can be a little messy as you're experiencing right now, right? So get the little brush that goes with it. Real quick, it's just a sponge brush. Keep it forever, right? Okay, so we're going to, I wanted to do something while this mask, both of these masks are drying, and that is to use satin lips. Satin lips is a set that makes your lips like satin, makes your lips like a little baby's lips. Aren't little baby's lips so cute? Okay. We're going to take some of the sugar scrub first. Oops. Okay. And I'm just going to apply it. Don't eat it, although it does taste like sugar. Okay, so we're going to leave that on too, although I have to tell you that the sugar scrub can be taken off sort of immediately because it's more of a scrub, but I think I'll just leave it on so I don't disturb my charcoal mask that's around it. I also want to make sure my beautiful hands are kept beautiful. So I'm going to show you how to use the satin hand set. Okay. Oh, let's see. It's 3 ingredients: hand softener, satin smoothie scrub, and our hand cream, which I'll probably use afterwards because I'm going to rinse off my mask. So I'll just do these 2. So it seems kind of weird, but what you do is you take your hand softener, which you don't have this, but you can get it. If you have dry hands, like I can guarantee, and remember, everything's 100% guaranteed for a lifetime. I can guarantee that you will love it. So this is kind of like goopy, right? It's kind of weird goopy. Very emollient. You're like, what the heck? Kathy, what is going on here? But you just massage it in. Of course, if you have dry cuticles, make sure it goes on over there. Now, believe it or not, I'm going to take my smoothie scrub and pop. I'll use the one that's open over here, because I have it in my bathroom, of course. The smoothie scrub, which comes in different fragrances. I'm using the one white tea and citrus. There's also a fragrance free. And I've been noticing some dry spots that are like peely on my hand. This will work great. So I'm just going to massage this in. I probably should have taken off my ring, but it's not the biggest deal. Okay. So now I'm going to get some warm water and rinse this off of my hands. And I wish you were me, because you would be able to feel how wonderfully soft my hands feel. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay. Excuse me. Dry my hands here. All right. Whew. And again, I'm going to end the process with the hand cream, but not yet. Okay. So I use the Satin Smoothie hand softener, Satin Smoothie scrub, which can be used as a cleanser. I have it by my bathroom sink, and then we'll use this. I'm going to keep this out so I don't forget. Okay, so we have the oh, I didn't tell you about the charcoal mask. We use the Time-Wise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask on the outskirts and the throat area. Has the attraction water, the hyaluronic acid that attracts moisture to the skin. I did mention about the dirt, impurities, toxins in the skin that are going to be pulled out, but it pulls out twice its weight in those toxins. And so pretty soon, again, this isn't magnifying, and plus I don't have anything coming out anyway. Not yet. It has to dry. And then hopefully you will see it working. You will love this. And you can use it twice a week if you'd like. As a more mature woman, I tend to use it only once a month. Again, just to cleanse, deep cleanse those pores. So what are we going to do while we're waiting? Let's see here. Oh, well, you are entitled to a second free facial. Now, this one is really great. You're going to see results. I'm serious, like just wait. Okay. You will see results today, tomorrow, maybe even the next day. And if you get a set, especially my favorite, Time-Wise Repair, by the way, this retails for $205, worth every penny. And if you compare it, you will see with other brands that are, really good quality, like Mary Kay, you'd be paying $400, $500, $600 for a set like this. I'm not kidding. Look it up. Okay. With Mary Kay and with me or your beauty consultant, you will pay about half of what you were to pay in the mall. And you're supporting a small business, which is so cool. So this is $205. All right. So what I was going to tell you was this other facial. Oh my gosh. It's called a hydrofacial. And these are done. You can look it up online or look it up at the spa, whatever. They run $150 to $300. It's more fancy than this. It's the kind of facial that you can only do once a month. That's it. The one that you're entitled to, the second one, the hydrofacial, only once a month, but we are going to treat you to it. Why? Because we love you and we want you to feel like the queen that you are, but also we're going to expose you to a few more Mary Kay products that I think that you'll love. And oh my gosh, you're going to feel so pampered. Oh, and the best part is with this one, you can have friends. Okay. If you want to either pass my video that I do a hydrofacial on to your friends, They do it independently. You will get $10 of free product for every person that gonna get a different bag full of stuff, like a lot more stuff in her little bag. She'll use this just like we're doing right now. And she'll need to give her opinion of all the stuff though. In order for her to get the $10 of free product, she must be guided by a facial that I will do that she can follow. Okay. But also she needs to meet with me to give me her honest opinion. Can you do that? Of course you can. Now, if you want to, what's even more fun is to bring the gang together on Zoom. So instead of you just watching the video or them just watching the video and being guided that way, they're like the Brady Bunch, all different bunch of people all over the United States potentially enjoying the Hydra Spa facial. Wouldn't that be fun? Either way is fine with me and fine with your beauty consultant. Just let us know. Oh, by the way, of course, I forgot to tell you, of course, but I think you probably were told before you even started the facial, you're going to be meeting with your beauty consultant, whether it be me or someone else, immediately after you go through this guided facial, either that day or the next day, so that you remember all the things that you love and that you can schedule that Hydra Spa facial for yourself. And hopefully you'll want to gather some people together, or just think of a few people that would really enjoy a Hydra Spa swag bag filled with all the sample of this very, very luxurious facial, and then the link to the guided facial that they can do. And then you'll get lots of free products. So how much free product do you want to get? $10 for one person? Or $50 for 5? Or $100 of free product for 10? It's all your decision. So thank you so much in advance for thinking of people that might enjoy the luxury, the specialness, the beauty of a free Hydra Spa facial. Thank you, because you're helping me or your beauty consultant to grow our businesses. This is how we do it in Mary Kay. We don't spend all these millions of dollars in advertising, because we know our products are so good that once somebody tries them, they love them. And we're all about trying before you buy, not just buying, just like selling products. We're all about trying. Okay. So let's see. So that's that. And we'll talk about that when we meet privately after this facial's over at some time. Hopefully you have an appointment with me or your beauty consultant. Okay. So let's see. I wanted to tell you a little bit about Mary Kay, the opportunity. It's totally flexible. You work your own hours, which is so beautiful. That's why I started. I just wanted to work my own hours. I wanted to be with my kids. I don't think I can ever go. I know I can never go back to a job where they tell me, when to come in, when to leave, when to take a break. It's just like so great to have the freedom and the freedom to work out of my home. And that is just so great. And to not have a boss breathing down your neck or micromanaging you, that I just can't go back. Oh my gosh. And, just the American dream. What is it? Just come to America and start your own business, or be an American and start your own business, So this is an opportunity. That's how I looked at it 28 years ago, where I could have my own business, but I would have like an umbrella of safety from liability, right? I don't have to have insurance. I don't have to have a business license, nothing. Mary Kay protects me. If there's a problem with somebody's skin, which I don't think this ever happened in 28 years. Mary Kay pays the medical bills. Isn't that amazing? If there's ever a problem, which there never has been for me, but if that ever happened, I've got this protection of Mary Kay and the development of the products. We win prizes in Mary Kay. Oh my gosh, I don't have them. I should have had them here to show you. Trips around the world. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to tell you how many places I've been because of Mary Kay. They pay for Tony and me to go. Gosh, where have we been? Argentina. I never thought I'd go to South America. Argentina, Buenos Aires. Beijing, no way. Yes, dinner on the Great Wall of China. All different places in Europe. Turkey and Greece and France and Rome, I think 3 times. The list goes on. I won't bore you with the list, but did I ever think I'd travel like that? Not in a million years, and not in Mary Kay style. It's unbelievable. And then, of course, the beautiful diamond rings. Did I ever think I'd be earning beautiful 4.5 carat diamond rings just for doing my job? No, especially if it's your own business. Who's going to give you the diamond rings, right? And the trips around the world, you know? And then, of course, the pink Cadillacs and all the cars that we earn in Mary Kay. It is absolutely, here's the thing. I never thought when I started Mary Kay 28 years ago, I'd ever win a car. If you had said, oh, it's just amazing how Mary Kay gives away cars, I'd go, oh, that's cool. Not listening, because there's no way that I will ever win a car. Okay, there's just no way. No, it's too hard. It's too impossible. Like, that's not something that happens really once in a while, but it's like incredibly hard. After 14 cars, I'm a believer. Yes, I've never paid a car payment in, I guess it's been 27 years. Yeah, never car payment. They pay my insurance. As a national sales director, they have cover my insurance, tax and license, fully covered. It is just absolutely incredible. And the income, well, let me just tell you from my perspective, I started so that I could make $50 a week. That was going to be impactful for me because I could pay for somebody to clean my house 28 years ago. That's what it costs for a full day. Laundry done, the house cleaned once a week. And I thought, I will die. That's like dying going to heaven for me, because I don't like cleaning. And so that was my initial goal. Immediately, right from the get-go, I was making 100, 300, sometimes 500 a week, just from my sales. And that was profit. So unbelievable. We do make 50% commission. Oh my God, I said it. But you know, the thing is that telling you that is not going to stop you from investing in Mary Kay products. It's just probably going to be like, wow, maybe I should consider this myself. Maybe you should. We love to have consultants join our business and have them be sisters in whatever capacity that they want to. Yeah, like I started just to be super part-time. Like I said to myself when I basically recruited myself, I said, don't push me, because I'm probably going to be the worst consultant that you've ever met in your whole life. She's like, okay, well, there's no quotas, so whatever you do, I don't care. I'm like, okay. And I went to training. We have wonderful training. So if you do want to start and you do want to make money, come to the free training. It's on Zoom. And there's some in person as well, but mostly it's on Zoom, so we can reach people all over the United States. I went to training, and then all of a sudden I started to do way better than I ever dreamed I could do. As I said, I was trying to make like sometimes $500 cash a week for part-time work. Like, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. That's profit, not the sales, profit. So I thought, that's good. I'm really digging this. This is fun. I can be out with women and get away from my child. Anybody feel like that? I know it sounds terrible, but I was a stay-at-home mom. I needed to get away. I needed some mom time. So anyway, so then what happened was I didn't want to recruit anybody at the beginning, because I thought it was like a multi-level and you'd have to like talk people into doing it. I'm like, I am not about that. I'm not doing it. I'm not manipulating people. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just not going to do it for my best interest to manipulate. No way. Anyway, after 6 months in Mary Kay, I accidentally got a team member. She came with me to this, it was like a Mary Kay fashion show, and they were giving away to a lucky hostess some money. I can't remember how much. We all collected money, and it was going to go to one hostess. Well, she didn't win that, but she turned to me after hearing a little bit about Mary Kay. But mind you, she was a corporate attorney living in a house in Encinitas that's overlooking the ocean. And she looked at me and she said, I think I want to do this. This looks fun. My corporate attorney job is not fun. And this looks like fun. I said, you do? And I'm like, oh my God, she wants to do Johnny Cricket. And are you sure? And she said, yeah, I really would. And I'm like, okay, well, I have no idea how to recruit. But anyway, I figured it out. And she became my first recruit. And she broke my prejudice, I guess you could say, that I thought that this was like recruiting people would be manipulative and self-serving. And I'm like, wait a second, this is serving her. Like, she doesn't even need the money. And she, this is going to be such a positive thing for her. So I decided to open my mouth and share the opportunity, just like I'm sharing it with you. And all of a sudden, like 2 months later, my director from New Jersey calls me. She's like, Kathy, do you realize that you can go on Target for your car? I'm like, no. How did I do that? She said, well, you have 5 team members, and if they order a certain amount in the month, you'll have completed your first month of car. I said, you're kidding me, I said. She said, yeah. Well, needless to say, I got busy. It was like the last week of the month, I think. And it happened. I got my first month of car production done, and the subsequent months done. I won my first car. I was so excited. Like, I couldn't even believe it. Like, I couldn't comprehend that I was working my Mary Kay business 2 or 3 times a week, and they're giving me a car. I was able to sell my other car and get the cash. Tony was like pretty impressed, and then went on to become what's called a director. A director is basically a professional encourager, and I love to encourage people. So it really was a great fit. It was so great that I was able to promote myself. Where can you do that in your own job? Promote yourself? I know I couldn't. I used to work at a university. I couldn't promote myself. Somebody had to choose me. So anyway, I promoted myself to director, and at that point, the lid came off of my head. All of a sudden, I realized it was unlimited earning potential. So much so that after some years as a director, my husband, Tony, making just shy 6-figure income with the federal government, full benefits, full retirement coming, quit his job. Now, I'm not saying that, that's something you want, and I did want it, but you know why? Because it was killing Tony. The particular job was very stressful. It was in law enforcement, and it was a lot. So in his mid 40s, my adorable husband got to come home with our little babies. Christina was just 4, and stay home and be with me and be with the kids. Now, that is something I never expected. So dreams do come true in Mary Kay, and I hope that you'll consider joining us. Now, how do you start? It's $30 to get to start. If you want to have a website and ProPay to process the credit cards and access to, getting your products at 50%, your own products, the products you're selling, that kind of thing. So it's just $30. Now, if you want a kit, talk to me or talk to your consultant. The kit is $130, and it has $400 of free product in it, which you can use as samples, and mirrors, and a purse, and a date book, and the list goes on. Samples, applicators, trays. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Mary Kay autobiography. It's probably better to go with the $130. And then there's this extra sample pack, which I would highly advise if you're recruiting yourself. Don't miss that, because you do save $20 on the samples, which are actually really, really expensive. But anyway, but they're really, really cool, because you can do facials, like do this and give people a video and say, hey, watch this, and do your facial yourself, or you can meet them on Zoom, or you can meet them in person. Like, there's so many options these days. You can do a Facebook party, you can have Facebook groups. I have some girls that are like setting up on their lawns. I mean, it's like, what the heck? Where did they, the sky's really the limit. It is really a creative business where you can have fun. Be yourself. The more you can be yourself, the more you'll make. The more fun you have, the more money you'll make. And the sisterhood, that's why Marla McMean started that corporate attorney. It was the sisterhood. And hands down, if you need more love in your life, if you need more excitement, if you need more sparkle in your life, you need to start Mary Kay. So talk to me or your beauty consultant about it. Okay, now you can see, back to the product. Now you can see that I put way too much up here for you to see it. It's still working, but not sure on this part that I didn't put as much. If you can see the pores pulling out. Yeah, you can see it, the dirt and impurities. Now that's happening. If you put it on a little bit less than what I did, then you will be like grossed out. Like you'll be like, oh my God, I'm going to use this all the time. Oh, by the way, did I tell you this mask is only 24? I think I told you that. Okay, so let's remove it, shall we? Okay, should I use my special brush? Okay, I think I will. I usually don't use my special brush. By the way, this is only 75. It's charged by a USB cord, like every 6 months or whatever. You just take off this when you feel like this is needing a refill. And again, it has the different speed. So I'm going to go ahead and get it wet. Excuse me 1 second while I remove it. Probably should, I think I'll use a washcloth instead. It'll be a little faster, okay? Not that the brush doesn't work, because it does. But we already know that my face is like 100% clean, because the brush cleans your face how much more? 4 times as well as a washcloth. But we already know the face is clean, so we don't really need to use the brush. So I'm going to just take away the charcoal mask and the moisture mask. Okay. Now, I used to be a competitive tennis player. And I live in San Diego. I played tennis every day for about 3 hours. I was a tournament player from the age of 10 through college at UC Irvine. And so I really destroyed my skin. I did not wear sunscreen. Rarely. And my nose was constantly peeling. My lips were constantly peeling. And you can see the sun damage here. Now we have something that I'm not going to teach you about today. Oh, but it reduces the spots. I actually have less spots now than when I started Mary Kay. Now that tells you something about the products and the sets that we have in Mary Kay. So I feel great. I got my skin detoxified, especially in the T-zone. This part is so nice and moisturized. Oh, I can feel the moisture in it. Okay, so I'll just throw that little washcloth away, disposable. Now I took off the sugar scrub, didn't I? It made my lips nice and red, almost like I'm wearing lipstick. It just stimulates the circulation. So I've got the sugar scrub off. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the second step of the 2-part step. This is the sugar scrub, and this is the lip balm, which is the balm. I have a joke I got from somebody else that you have to be over 18 to use this set, because it makes your skin or your lips so soft like a baby. Oh, wow. Huh. Really does look like I have lipstick on. So those of you who don't wear lipstick, you know, you get the satin lips. It's 22 for the set. 22 for the set. Okay. Oh, yes, I was going to use my hand cream, but you know what? I think I'll wait until I use my lifting serum. Now I'm going back to my favorite set, we cleansed at the beginning, remember? every day, morning and night, I'm going to use my lifting serum. Remember, that's like a push-up bra. I want to alert you to this little thing right here. It tells you how much you have left so that you know when to call me, your beauty consultant, or someone else who's your beauty consultant. So I'm just using this on the lower part of the face. When you age, for those youngins who don't know, your skin starts to sag. And so this just lifts it up. You notice I'm moving it upwards. You can also notice as I move it upwards, you can see, yeah, so those of you that are younger can see it is a little bit looser, right? So I use that twice a day. Now, I'm not going to use the night cream with retinol because it's day. I just took a shower, okay? But what I want to show you, this has amazing ingredients, retinol in it. You've all heard of retinol, I hope. And this is to be used at night to feed your skin and make it look younger in the morning, okay? Now, remember, starry night, rosy dawn, okay? But what I wanted to show you was the beauty of this jar. Whenever any substance is exposed to air or light, or then it loses its, I think the word is efficacy, that well, it loses its strength, right? It loses its power. There is no way that air or light can get into this beautiful product. The other thing is when you use a jar and you dip your finger in to get the lotion, guess what's dirtiest? Fingernails. Oh, let's just infect the jar of my favorite cream with germs. And it's warm and it's moist and it will just multiply as I put more and more germs all over my face. I love the fact that I can just simply, let's do it with the day cream because I'm going to use this. I can simply put my fingers on these two little apertures and press, and voila, I have the perfect amount of day cream with SPF. This is the one I told you that you will not get sunburned unless you fall in water. If you are planning for water play, or you think there's a possibility for water play, I never thought in a million years I would fall into the water yesterday. Then you want to use, a waterproof sunscreen. But for a regular daily basis where you are not, this works great for incidental sun exposure, which is every single day in the car, going shopping, going to your work, coming home. It's incidental sun exposure. I already showed you some of my spots because I had maximal sun exposure. Thank God I got in Mary Kay. Okay, so both the day and the night and day, come in your repair set. And then we're going to finish off with our eye cream, which I dropped. Hold on. Okay. This is our best eye cream. This is our best set. Okay. For the more mature women. Okay. I love this little applicator. It's like freezing cold metal. Oh, man, that feels so good. So if I squeeze it just a little bit, some of the product will come out. And I'll be able to just kind of massage it with the metal and up on the top as well. And this metal will reduce the puffiness. It's the same type of metal that a boxer uses when they get punched in the eye. Oh man, I know you're like, well, now you have this. So, hopefully you're using all this. I forgot about you, sorry. Hopefully you used your night cream if it's nighttime, or say retinol, or use your day cream because it's day and you're going to be going out. But you always use your eye cream morning and night. The best eye cream ever. It obviously hydrates. I will go one day with not using this. The next day, I have what's called, again, if you're a little younger, you may not know, I have something called crepiness. One day of not using this. So I know that this makes a huge difference in the fine lines and the darkness. It has light diffusing ingredients. I still have super deep eyes, so you see I have to use some concealer in here, but this eye cream is our best. Okay, now I'm finally going to finish up my satin hands with my hand cream. This hand cream is so cool because it's like not too much and not too little. They got it right in the middle. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope that you feel great. I hope you learned a few things. I hope you get to go shopping. Let's take a look here and see some of the specials we have. All right, let's take a look here. Ooh, the virtual debut specials. Be a princess. Oh yes, we love to be a princess or a queen, because you know what? You are a princess, you are a queen, and you deserve to take care of your skin. So you will be treated to some extra perks if you think, you know what? I'm worth it. So being a princess, what qualifies you for being a princess is to invest 99 bucks in something that's going to make you feel like a princess. And it could be the satin hand set for 36. It could be the charcoal mask for 24. The oil-free eye makeup remover for 15. The micellar water for 17. The moisture renewing gel mask for 22. Or satin lips with 22 as well. So just kind of miscellaneous would probably make you a princess. And oh my God, get excited. You will get my favorite brush. Let me clean it up here because I put that charcoal mask all over it. Where is it? Wait, there you go. You will get this beautiful brush that has a lifetime guarantee. You never need to get another one for half price. So you get this brush for $37.50. Now, I want to just, again, show you this brush. This brush does not go in a circle. This brush works by sonic power, like a bumblebee getting pollen. The bumblebee, did you know it vibrates at 90 times a second, like 90 times? I don't even know how it does it. It goes so fast. And it effectively gets the pollen out of the little flower. Well, guess what? This vibrates at 120 times a second. How does it do that? Oh my gosh. It does. And so it cleans your skin 4 times as well. You need that brush. $37.50 is a giveaway. Okay, next, the queen set. That's the one I think y'all deserve. Just get the favorite. This one. This is $205. You can see here down at the bottom, you save $39 when you get the set. You need the whole set. Don't buy parts of this. It doesn't make any sense, okay? Buy the set. It works together. You save $39. You see down at the bottom there? Just because you're buying the things together, okay? But you're going to get, guess what? You're going to get this beautiful Skin Vigorate brush for half price. But guess what you're going to get? Hold on. Let me roll it up. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll it up. It's called a roll-up bag. Okay, here we go. Roll-up bag. Hello. Place to keep all of your products. And you just open it up, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 containers. Has a neat little hook that spins around, locks in place. Roll it up. Take it with you on a trip. Take it with you to the gym. And when you get there, hang it on the back of the door. Maybe some of you have children. Keep your cosmetics out of their reach. If you want to take one of the pouches off of here, they come off beautifully. The zippers are at the top, so well designed, so that the contents don't slip out when you're reaching in to get them. This is going to be yours for free. Oh my God, you have to get the queen set. You totally have to get it. Kathy said you have to get it. Because you know why? Not because of me, not because you're a beauty consultant, but because you deserve it. Woo! Well, I just feel like $1,000,000. I hope that you do too. Let's just go over what we talked about. Talk to your consultant, and if your consultant is me, talk to me, okay, as soon as possible. Let us know if you want to be a princess or a queen. We'll ask you, don't worry. Then also, if you want to do your Hydra Spa facial alone, or you want to get $10 per person that goes through the process with our follow-up, of course. And then also, we're going to ask you if you want to kind of like knock around some thoughts about becoming a beauty consultant. Never know. What have you got to lose, right? So anyway, I hope you had a good time. I did too. I feel great. I hope you feel great. And I can't wait to see you at your Hydra Spa facial. Okay, bye-bye.